This episode gave us plenty to discuss regarding the IMF. What you need to know about how everything is coming together with Ripple XRP Ledger stablecoin. Our topic of discussion will be JP Morgan. Because they are quite certain that an Ethereum ETF will exist and that it will launch soon, we will examine the market, the circumstances that we're looking at right now, as well as the price I'm paying. So without further ado, let's get started. Bitcoin, $7,923, up 2% during the last day, with Ethereum closing at $33.28 and up 1.28% over the last 24 hours. Both the USDT and USDC are precisely back at their dollar pegs, where we wish them to be, and the XRP estimate of 1.65% is leading the way upward. Arriving at 58C, it desires to be 59 cents. Today, we will reach that goal. Recall that the important levels are rising. About XRP 75 May, we are hoping to break out in June. If it doesn't happen in May, then it needs to happen, people. And June, things are becoming really bad. I'm going to inform you that we have to break 75 cents right now. We have to hold it above it. The next basis for XRP must be 75 cents. We will be getting close to the end of the year if that does occur. That operate in the $30 to $60 bracket if we hit $130, $160, and obviously anything above that. We plan to increase the price by the end of the year and return it to its previous level once the XRP bull run has ended. It's crucial because we'll be examining anything from a $5 to $10 XRP. 75-cent intervals. Could you perhaps give me a time frame of 30 to 60 days? We believe that if we go anywhere above that $130 area by the end of the year, we do not want to see any retracements. This is not what we want to see. They want it to be highlighted, so they are looking at $5 to $10 XRP if we get that item coming back down and retesting these levels ever again. Look at how easy it is for you to want to go shopping. Clicking the shop button takes you to the page where you can view the most recent NFTs. Bada bing bada boom, it brings you here to tell you that there are only 20 Wild West Pride tiers available, so if you purchase 5 of them, that's all they have left. Obtaining a complimentary NFT that has never been seen before, you will be astounded to see that you receive 5 NFTs. You receive 5 points, which you may use to improve your wealthy list standings. Come May 1st, you'll want to lock this in, people. TCG World, I'm telling you, count down the days until we may enjoy the views. Who else is eager to visit these areas and have a look at TCG's open world? I can see another dimension in these graphics. These kinds of graphics are not new. I am really excited. Our island is currently undergoing renovation. Now, with the 3-phase procedure, you are aware of my objective. That's what my plan looks for, having this thing operational in Q3. Okay, but TCG World is about to launch, and I will be covering a lot very soon. Going forward, TCG World is an incredible metaverse. I headed over there. Together, Las Vegas and I negotiated a contract and formed a partnership. I received a video. That's where I doxed myself outside. I recognize this face. Indeed, I am aware. Take it slowly, this is a major event. People, JP Morgan is utterly optimistic. JP Morgan is upbeat about the SEC's approval of Ethereum ETFs, despite possible regulatory obstacles and lawsuit decentralization, according to Ethereum's ETF approval. Excuse me, decentralization and lessening of the Ethereum network's concentration might increase the ETH's likelihood of avoiding being classified as a security. All right. Bitcoin won't be the only cryptocurrency to receive an ETF. Examining the cryptocurrency industry, among the cryptocurrencies that are now available is Ethereum, which makes sense as the next asset to have an ETF. I believe that the query still stands. When will it be declared that it will either take place this year or that Q1 is when those are the go? That's when it will happen, correct? That's the kind of thing. After that, in 2 days, we will begin to see more. It is known that XRP will obtain an ETF. People, like I've been preaching to you, you're going to see cryptocurrency baskets. Uphold already has cryptocurrency baskets. They received a fantastic basket with XRP and XLM in it. Casper, I think there were two things, a H-bar and an incredible basket that was put in, but there will be baskets of cryptocurrency that will be regaining control over ETFs, and pay attention to this, the genie is out of the bottle and won't return. We are early in the crypto era, and it is here to stay. Everyone is benefiting from the first mover's advantage. We will witness a great deal of life transformation in the upcoming year as we enter the institutions earlier this year. Indeed, the cryptocurrency market is going to explode. XRP, for example, is going to rise by, listen, 60 cents. We're going to see at least a 5x increase in value. With 100,000 in the market and a 5x return, you're up to 600,000, correct? You received 10,000 and a 5x, which is beautiful. Will the $60,000 down payment bother you now that you have up to $60,000? Can be used to pay off many automobiles and a house. Do you realize that you might have auto payments? Let's imagine a typical family has 2 cars. Each car has an average monthly cost of $300. If you pay off those vehicle loans from crypto, that's $600, which means you just gave yourself a raise of $600 a month. It sounds fantastic, doesn't it, that most mortgages can be paid off? If you paid off your mortgage, you essentially gave yourself $1,500 to $3,000 every month, which is extremely conservative. Now that you have the money, you can use it to make investments. If we do experience the next naked market, you may invest more in cryptocurrency or more money in a 401k. On the market, the options are virtually limitless. Then consider a situation where you have more money to invest in your future than you will be able to retire. Yes, it's early, but by doing this, you can shorten the years and avoid working till you're 65 years old, as you can now toss, maximize your 41k per year, maximize your RS, maximize your cryptocurrency investments every year, and prepare for the upcoming 4-year bull run and the limitless opportunities that will be. It's amazing how many of us there are. Very amazing when it starts to decline. Bitcoin dominance has already surpassed the actual fun start, so what do we say? Believes that Bitcoin's supremacy has peaked. I don't believe it has at this time. Might be an error. One of us will undoubtedly be correct. One of us is likely to be mistaken. Though it's a 50-50 shot, what will actually happen is that Ethereum and the adults will begin to wrest financial dominance from each other, leading to the rise of alt currency. I believe that I'm waiting for the market to take another small dip because I have some money sitting on the sidelines to invest. When that happens, I believe we'll see the start of the run, which is likely to occur in May or June. The alt will then take a little run, and all of that money will go back into Bitcoin. And Bitcoin will continue to rise at a parabolic rate, reaching as high as we should receive somewhere between $125,000 and roughly $175,000 in the first quarter of 2025. Does anyone recall this? In an interview with Brad Garlinghouse and Ross Lockell, the IMF discussed how a nation using digital currency as its primary form of payment could use that currency to purchase one of the IMF's currencies. This is the first for you, IMF. Do you think the IMF will ever own cryptocurrency assets? I didn't post that. I'm from the legal department, so keep in mind that I should be extremely cautious about these matters. I don't want to get into too much detail about what we'll do. I believe we silenced Ross with shock. For that to occur with that one, all right? Some nations would be required to use a crypto asset under the existing legal system. Since its currency is so fascinating, isn't it? That takes us to the Ripple announcement that they are developing a stablecoin that will be used on the Ethereum multi-chain stablecoin and the XRP ledger, 2 separate ledgers. Not that I've seen before, however, we take a peek at what Palo and Ripple have been up to lately. The United States dollar is used by Palo. XRP is used to back the dollar. Because it uses the XRP ledger, Ripple is now developing a stablecoin on the XRP ledger that will use XRP in the most basic manner possible as a gas token, although we have always questioned what the test was. Is that what was happening in Palo? Was it really that test that was underway? There, and I believe we get to the conclusion that the test is that we will be using XRP to back a stablecoin on the ledger denominated in US dollars. Is large. This is huge, and it will be implemented in a multi-chain fashion. It will support the utility industry as well as banks and other institutions since they now have a stable asset that they know will always be valued in US dollars if they choose not to use XRP directly. This is not a competition between XRP users. Instead, the people who will assemble it will benefit from it. It's time for an XRP surge.